Expect early fireworks. Both offenses are known for fast starts, to say the least.
Hello, guys. This is Caleb here. I'm here. This is going to be a live reaction of this national championship game featuring the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Should be a good game. Two very good teams. We got the coin toss right now.
Mr. Dickerson, Mr. Borland, this is the umpire, Marlo Fitzgerald. My name is Brandon.
We got the coin toss going on right here.
Ohio State will call the toss. Heads will be the trophy side, and tails will be the stadium side. What's your call? Stadium. Stadium for tails. Call is tails. It's heads. Alabama wins the toss.
Alabama wins the hot toss.
Place your backs to your goal line signs. Alabama has won the toss with a further option to the second half.
All right.
Ohio State will receive.
Ohio State will receive. Well, hello, Hunter. I'm glad you're on here. If you want to catch the game, it's live on ESPN. Should be a very good game between two very, very good teams this year. Obviously, this is Ryan Day, head coach of Ohio State's second year, looking for his first national championship, which he would be one of, I think, 7 or 8 coaches to win the national championship in his first 2 seasons. So that would be a big milestone. And you got the GOAT Nick Saban leading his team, Alabama, out of the SEC. So should be a very good matchup tonight. First, I'm going to go with some keys for each team to win. Obviously, Ohio State Justin Fields play like you did against Clemson. That should help you do really good. If you play like you did against Clemson, you have a really good opportunity. And Alabama, how about Alabama? Basically the opposite. Like bottle up Justin Fields as much as possible if you're Alabama, because when that kid gets hot, he can hit from anywhere. So bottle him up as much as possible. Oh, yeah. IU did not play well in that game. Yeah, they were losing that whole game, and they nearly came back and won, but they should have won that game, but Ole Miss should not have blown that lead either. So, all right, kickoff is underway.
Here comes Justin Fields, he just once as a starter. They avenged that loss at the hands of Clemson, 20-1, smashing records in his basically season and a half. But look what he did against Clemson. We talked about the 6 touchdown passes sandwiched around that big hit. Yeah, the big hit showed so much courage, led his team, and everybody wants to see. He said he's 95% most recently. We just heard that report from Marin. Anxious to see how he moves around in the pocket and is involved in the run game and the creativity, which is so important tonight for Ohio State's offense.
All right. First play of the game. All right. Ohio State players brought down. It's now second down here.
In the middle, that Alabama defense is the leader, gets everybody lined up, and Patrick Surtain, one of the top corners. He's physical, but can he run with a glove when he's on an island? And Garrett Wilson.
All right. Ball is batted away. It's now third down.
They walked him up right here, right over the tight end, and then you end up seeing him coming free on that blitz. Sermon gets out. He just needs to go over top.
Okay. This is a good start for Alabama defensively. All they need to do is stop them on third down, which Ohio State's very good at third down conversions. We've seen them, so it should. All right, okay. All right, he's running, and he does not get it. It's now fourth down. Ohio State goes 3 and out on their first drive. That's not a good start for Ohio State. They need to, if they want to have a chance in this game, they can't go 3 and out. You can't be going 3 and out if you want to have a chance in this game. Yes, they did kneel during the national anthem. There's a couple things. There's some actually good reasons for that. I heard there's a lot of issues going around with what's been going on. I think they kneeled out of respect. All right. All right. He caught, and then he's tackled right away.
Making that play. So we'll see this Alabama offense highest scoring in the country. Mac Jones, 4.0 student, got a couple of college degrees.
All right.
And the Johnny Unitas Award, third in the Heisman Trophy.
Okay. All right. Passing complete. Now it's 2nd and 10.
Mac Jones, 1 year as a starter. Came in and lit it up. Incredibly consistent. Just a tremendous knowledge of the game. Fast eyes, says Steve Sarkisian. That's his best asset. Yeah, he processes things quickly, looks at the numbers, and has 2 plays, generally every play, run or pass. Here's some of the Smith in traffic, and Devontae Fletcher.
All right. Good run by Alabama here. It's now 1st and 10. We'll see if this play stands. There's no flags at the moment. Yeah, I know. Plus, you live in Indiana, so being a UK fan there is not the best because of how much UK is hated there. Okay. All right. Pass complete, and he's running. And he gets the first down, breaks a couple tackles. That's a rough defensive play for Ohio State. They can't let them break tackles. You got to make tackles if you want to play. If you want to have a chance in this game, you got to make tackles. All right.
It's a big story right there. He has been instrumental in this run these last 3 or 4 weeks of Ohio State running the football. Master Teague, who missed last week, is back. I'm sure we'll see. Keep you posted on that development. As Harris running down after about a 3-yard gain. Maria.
All right, just a 3-yard gain. 2nd down.
He could not raise his arm up. He kept trying to move his fingers and see how it was doing, and the athletic training staff walks him right out back into the locker room, guys. So obviously keeping an eye on that and let you know when he returns and if he returns to the field.
This is only carry, Maria, on the 9. Helms came in there and hit that left shoulder. I'm going to start for Ohio State.
All right, it's 2nd and 8.
Harris makes his way to the
Running. He got the first down, and he's now at the 30-yard line. It's now 1st and 10. Drive is going pretty good for Alabama. Already off to a strong start offensively. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Oh, yeah, I know. Stephanie's a huge UK fan, yeah. Yeah, that's good. There are definitely UK fans over there, and trust me, it's not easy being one over there because you're constantly it's just being one over there. Like, if you live close to you, it's kind of like being a Michigan fan down in Ohio or. Ooh, he's going to be bottled up just short of the first down.
This is where the game, kind of the game within the game. Kerry Combs is very comfortable with giving cushion, respecting Devontae Smith, and his ability to get behind you. So it's up to Banks and Wade and others in the secondary to keep the ball in front and tackle. Ohio State knows they're going to get enough yards against this offense. It's about the red zone. Squeezing down here. Does Bama score or they get field goals? Harris.
Oh, he's going to be sacked right. He's going to run sideways and get sacked. 3rd down.
That's a great job by Sean Wade.
Yeah, yeah, Purdue. Yeah, it's like a lot of these rivalries, a lot of rivalries are the in-state rivalries. You have a lot of, like the multiple state rivalries, but like Ohio State and Michigan and Kentucky, Indiana, or Kentucky, Tennessee, some of that kind of stuff. Florida, Georgia, like a lot of those rivalries are like, it's kind of hard when you're in that other rival state. All right, 3rd and 4. Big play here for Alabama. He's running, and he passed it. He made it, and now he's in the red zone. Now in the red zone. Rough start for Ohio State. Like, it'd be big if they get a stop here to have himself for a field goal. All right. Oh, overthrown.
He tries to get Devontae Smith against Wade and uses the rub route with the 2 outside receivers. It's a lot for Sean Wade to have to try to work through. You can see Forrestall, the tight end, almost setting that pitch to try to get the receiver, Devontae Smith, freed up.
Oh, that was just so close. All right, he brought down there. Good. It's 3rd and goal.
Big part of this game is, again, tackling in space. You're going to give up catches in front of you. How many yards after the catch is Ohio State giving up?
All right, another big play for Alabama, 3rd and goal. Another big play for Alabama here. You got a chance to punch it in here. 3rd and goal.
Smith becomes in motion.
All right, Mac Jones looking to throw. Just short. So Bama's going to have to settle for a field goal. Wow, that was close. Oh, his knee was down, so that's not a touchdown. Knee was down, so that's not a touchdown. Oh, they're going to review it. All right, so they're going to review the play here. No, the ice cream I'm eating is some of the best ice cream in the Cincinnati area. Like, it's called Black Raspberry Chocolate Chunk. You can get it at Grater's Ice Cream, but you can also get it in the frozen aisle at Kroger. Black Raspberry Chip is the best ice cream in the world, like especially at Grater's. So, yeah, if you ever come to Cincinnati, I highly recommend stopping at Grater's and getting Black Raspberry Chip.
It's not complicated. Everyone gets our best deals, like the amazing iPhone 12 mini on us.
On a heated fence with Dr. Pepper. State has to win this game. This guy's automatic. No way he misses.
It was you.
What?
You jinxed it.
Jinxed me? You just said no way he misses. If he misses, you honestly think my words have power over this kicker?
Yes.
You guys are crazy. This is ridiculous. Tell it to the refs. You think that kicker hurt me? There's no such thing as a jinx. Dr. Pepper, the official drink of Fansville.
I don't know why kids do this.
Ever since they left my last man. Gotta do this, man.
That is also correct, Hunter. Skyline, La Rosa's, like it's all over here. Don't forget to stop by Kings Island, too, if you're in the summer. Which, hey, if you want to get Skyline, do not get it at Kings Island. That is a That is just one little tip I have. It does not taste as good at Kings Island as it does when you get it at, like, when you go to one of the shops around town. That it tastes a lot better if you actually go to an actual Skyline restaurant instead of getting it at Kings Island. However, for La Rosa's, my mom actually thinks the La Rosa's pizza at Kings Island is better in the park than it is actually going or ordering La Rosa's. Yeah. Oh, you like Skyline? That's awesome. And remember, it's not the only chili place around here. Obviously, it's most popular. Well, it's actually not the original. The original, I think, is Empress Chili. And it's very rare. It's not really around anymore. There's a couple, I think, still around today. But Skyline Chili is obviously the big one. But then Gold Star is the other one. A lot of people who are big Skyline people are not fans of Gold Star. I haven't had Gold Star in a long time. It's been a long time since I've had Gold Star, so I don't really know much. But there's also Blue Ash Chili. But when you go to Blue Ash Chili, you get the double deckers. That's what they're really more that known for, is their double deckers at Blue Ash Chili. And then there's also Dixie Chili in Northern Kentucky. I've never been there. Dixie Chili, it's like a thing in Northern Kentucky. Don't really know much about that, but well, there's a lot of other chili places around. All right, they went for it. Touchdown, Bama. And Alabama strikes first. All right, we got 3 people on here. I know Hunter's on here, so the other 2 can if you're on here, can you tell me who's on here? Because I can't see who's on here. I know Hunter's on here, and I see we got 2 others. If you're on here, can you comment and say hello for me, please? Thank you.
Good job. You can see the whole right side, then the linebacker. McMillan does a good job of picking up the backer, Justin Hilliard, and opening that up.
All right, field goal is good. Score 8:07 in the first quarter. Alabama 7, Ohio State 0. Good start for the Tide. Now Ohio State needs to get something going here, because they need to get something going here. Let's see if Ohio State answers.
Smooth driving pays off. With Allstate, the safer you drive, the more you save. You've never been in better hands. Allstate. Quicker call for a quote today.
Yeah. Maybe the 2 is just it includes me. It must be. This is my first main live stream. I'm just gonna try to get used to this. Not really.
The case, that's all we can do. It's like fishing. You can go days without a strike, then all of a sudden.
Oh. So the way I can see who's on here.
What is it you're looking for? Little Things, rated R. In theaters and streaming exclusively on HBO Max, January 29th.
Chris Power here, Dos Equis' new 4x4 commentator. This is unprecedented. Watch him stand tall in the pocket. He's looking for a cheers over the middle. He makes the connection. Touch beer. Stunning analysis, folks. Dos Equis, the most interesting beer. Whoa, Susan.
Oh, I'm looking for coupon codes.
Well, Capital One Shopping instantly searches for available coupon codes and automatically applies. It's called shopping smart. Not hard.
But I don't have a Capital One card.
You should get one, but you don't need it for this. Just download Capital One Shopping to your computer. It's free.
Ooh, save me some cheddar.
Go, when's the party? I love fondue.
Really?
I never joke about hot cheese.
Neither.
Capital One Shopping.
Oh yeah.
What's in your wallet?
The College Football Playoff National Championship game is presented by AT&T. AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable.
Right back just a moment. I grab my phone here.
play, of course, to win the championship over Georgia. Devontae Smith announced himself to the world.
Okay.
Games before that, in the championship season, that ended it with a splash.
Okay.
Coverage brought to you by
See if I can try and get more people on here on Instagram. I have like
78 yards in 12 plays for Alabama, and the 28 touchdown for Harris this year equals Derrick Henry's mark.
the first thing I need to do is post the link to my channel in my bio. Need to get on. I'm gonna get on my account. I'm gonna
Butch Jones there, head of Arkansas State as the head coach. Tough Portland had him in by the ankle there after he had scored.
copy a link to my channel.
So second possession for Ohio State.
To my bio. I'm gonna need to.
Trey Sermon is not available for the moment. We'll talk about that.
I'm probably going to see Master T. Just to take a look, it's not a huge thing, but it is to Najee Harris. Look at Tough Portland still has his ankle twisted it, turning it. This is a guy that, by the way, as Chris said in the warm-ups, you can see him pointing to the referee or the umpire. Hey, help me out here.
Okay.
I'm in the end zone.
All right.
Master Teague, by the way, missed the last couple of games, had a concussion against Northwestern, couldn't play against Clemson, so he's fresh and restive and maybe a little rusty. Now he's going to have to be the guy.
Remember against Clemson,
Okay,
series 3 out, and then Ryan Dave, that's when the tempo and the changing of tempo really started on that second series.
They had 5 consecutive touchdown drives after that 3 and out against the Tigers. Teague runs through it. Sorry to say ran through a tackle, but he's eventually hauled down. And here is Trey Sermon. Watch the fact that he jumps up pretty quickly. I don't think he thought anything was wrong, but he certainly realized that that left side didn't feel too good.
Sometimes in a huge game, a lot of adrenaline. Sometimes it takes a second to feel that.
Fields to Olave, his favorite target. Makes the catch. Can't quite muscle to the marker. Stopped by Jordan Battle. Will be third down at about 3.
Alabama has worked very, very hard.
All right. Okay. No, I'm not streaming on my phone. You can't stream on your phone if you have less than 1,000 subscribers, which I find just ridiculous. But they have it so that if you have less than 1,000 subscribers, you can't live stream on YouTube on your phone. You have to do it on your computer. I find that just ridiculous, but it is what it is. All right, it's 1st and 10. Ohio State got the first down after the converting on 3rd down. So
Golding, the bearded Louisiana native, second year as defensive coordinator, one of the bright young coaches in the game on that side of the ball.
all right, Justin Fields. Oh, overthrown pass. So it is 2nd and 10.
I think Justin Fields is still trying to settle into this game with his rhythm. Crossing route. Bama's not necessarily, they're kind of in a matchup zone. It turns into man-to-man. But it just almost looked like he guided that throw instead of just getting back and throwing it, letting it rip. Here comes that pressure for Branch again. We saw him blitz earlier.
Ohio State so desperate to stay on schedule against this tough defense. 2nd and 10 is not on schedule.
All right. 2nd and 10, Justin Fields. Caught. Pass caught for a first down. Already in Bama territory. Ohio State's showing some light here.
Instead of man-to-man, Fields does a good job of recognizing that. He's got to, the corner stays up tight on the tight end.
It's plays like that you got to make if you're going to plays like that.
Olave, 5 of his 6 games. He missed the Big Ten championship game. 100-yard receiving games. Counted on a big performance tonight for him.
A lot of cat and mouse going on between Ryan Day as a play caller and Pete Golding, the defensive coordinator from Alabama.
Rucker, the tight end, motions to the right. Team
Arm.
trying to run that way. And gets
That
the-
runner stuffed. 2nd down.
Harris has been active early.
It's tough to run between the tackles against Alabama. You go back and look at Olave. Love the hands of Olave. Route running, does a good job. The right foot is just inbound. He followed it for a second, got possession, and the right foot came down in bounds to give him that catch.
They'd like that matchup against the safety Helms tonight if they can get it.
Right field. Oh, caught. Now Ohio State's in the red zone. Caught. That was caught with one hand, I think. Now first and goal.
Which opens up the middle of the field for the big tight end who's got receiver skills in Rucker. He had the big game, like you said, Chris, against Clemson. Watch him work against Harris, getting vertical.
Wow, he caught that with one hand. That's impressive.
To bring it in for the big possession.
Guys are going to have to make plays like that tonight, as you said, if they're going to stay with this man off.
Run in and he's going to run in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Stepping up is about to tonight.
The tempo huddle, like got Clemson, gets Alabama. It's a hurry up, get lined up, get Alabama not quite on the same page. They seal the edge. Wilson does it knock down on Josh Jones, the corner, and Master T gets into the end zone.
Jake Cyber has to pick Blake Hoggill, the normal, reliable kicker. Positive for COVID, did not make the trip.
Field goal's good. Now the score is tied at 7. 4:55 to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 7. Yep, that is true. Can't win these types of games if you keep settling for field goals. Came back to bite them last year when they played Clemson last year. Kept settling for field goals. A lot of people like to blame the officials. No, you can't settle for field goals at every time you're in the red zone. You have to score touchdowns. That's how things work. That's how it works. It eventually comes back to bite you.
Raised by goats. He struggled at first, uneasy on the snow, unsure on the rock, unstable on all things slippery. Then he became strong, capable of handling any terrain. And the Colt became a Bronco. With 7 available goat modes that adapt the vehicle to go over any type of terrain.
Okay. Step on the ground.
This is the all-new Bronco Sport. That pain is devastating. We're determined to find a better way to relieve people suffering.
More people on here.
At Ohio State, we
I'm just not.
champion research.
Everyone's just watching Uncle lose because he's live streaming a reaction to this game too. And so are a lot of others. Everyone forgets.
Physicians can develop personalized treatments to help people get back to enjoying life and building vibrant futures.
It's time to reset your rest with Casper's Stay in Bed sale. Save up to 15% on a new cozy bedroom and get the sleep you truly deserve. From the fluffiest down duvet you'll ever feel, crisp and light percale sheets, to cool supportive mattresses and plush pillows for your best night's sleep. No more excuses. Make 2021 a year well slept and save up to 15% at the Stay in Bed sale at Casper.com today. Will you sell us your car today? No.
All right. Still got one person on here. I'm guessing it's still Hunter. We're currently in the commercial break right now.
Can I help you? You want to buy a car? Never go to a dealership again. Buy your next car on Group.com.
You're seeing the three-headed monster of Alabama already. Devontae is not quite that bulky. Makes up for it in speed. Mac Jones, general of that offense, so sharp, so smart. And we've seen Najee Harris already with a touchdown run. You put them together, they're like King Ghidorah. The arch nemesis of Godzilla for you folks. Love Godzilla, save him looking on it with three-headed dragon. That's my favorite part.
You don't want to tame the three-headed monster. That's nice. Love the fact that all 3 of those guys had to wait their turn and pay their dues to become the guy.
First career pick on the 4-year winner, Chris
All right, kickoff. We got Alabama receives, and they're going to try and run it. And they're brought down. Oh, flag comes in. Oh, no, don't see a flag? Oh.
Let's go back and look at that. One of these drives early for Bama, all about space for Devontae Smith, Ohio State. Aware that safety's back. That's another aspect that Alabama's going to try to take advantage of. With the safety back, they're going to try to get Najee Harris going. That was the third down. Mac Jones seeing Waddle, who came into the game for that play, came up with some big yards for the first down, and eventually, fourth and short, they get the touchdown. But they did have to work. That was a 12-play drive for Alabama.
All right, we got a play here. All right, looking the thing. He's throwing a big old. Oh, and it's caught at the 50-yard line. Caught at the 50-yard line. First down. That was a good pass.
They thought Mitchie ain't coming across the middle. That's where Seven Banks sat. He took the crossing route. It did not take Devontae Smith. But again, they find ways to create matchups. Get the ball thrown over top of that crossing route to where Smith is for the big play, the big first down.
Colin Smitty is just so savvy, Kirk, because just knows the playbook inside and out. Real chemistry with Jones. Mac, look at
All right, another pass caught.
Yeah, Devontae Smith is involved early. Wade in coverage again.
Devontae Smith, the Heisman winner.
With a single high, which is what they do.
All right.
Cover three or cover one, meaning zone or man free. They're giving them a lot of space up underneath. Steve Sarkisian is seeing that. Mac Jones taking that. Again, I keep saying it. It's going to be a red zone game for Alabama. Ohio State's going to give up the yards. It's going to come down to the execution in the red zone.
Waddle back in the game, left slot.
There's first and 10 at the 30-yard line in Ohio State territory. Snap is on. Another caught pass. Did not get the first down. He's just short of it. So the second down.
The other thing, Chris, in this era of speed and space, and sometimes defensive coaches get 5 and 6 defensive backs on the field. Ohio State doesn't have great depth in that secondary. They play with 3 linebackers. You're going to see Tuck Moreland and Pete Werner, Justin Hilliard and Baron Browning. You're going to see all these guys on the field instead of those 5 and 6 DBs. And Alabama wants to test those linebackers in space and see if they can go sideline to sideline and make plays.
Howard to the right of the formation. Smith lined up to the left. They get it to him.
All right, first down, Alabama.
Now, physical tackle by Josh Blocker. The safety got him up high and slammed him to the ground.
Proctor's a safety, but he's got corner skills with good length at 6'2", 200 pounds. But it's kind of same old, same old. They see a numbers advantage. They see a soft coverage on the outside, and Mac Jones has been taught all year to take that, take those easy throws. Here it comes, now back into the red zone.
Yep, the kind of situations that could define the outcome tonight. Harris on the pitch, and nowhere to run. They strung him out. Was able to pound the ball for a couple of yards before Moreland was the first guy there turned it back.
Yeah, Aaron Browning does a good job along with Tyler Friday. Right, here's Friday, here's Browning. They're just trying to work outside to force the back inside. Najee Harris, if you let him get around the perimeter and outflank you, you're in trouble. Good job by Browning. He forces it back. Get Tyler Friday, 54, who's back playing, hasn't played a lot this year, and Tuck Moreland able to clean it up.
So, Ohio State, exit lineman down. Cage, that gives it to Cage. Yeah, you're on Cage. Stepping in for Togiad tonight. We'll step out for a minute.
All right, we're at commercial break.
She always said, food is love. So when she moved in with us, a new kitchen became part of our financial plan. I'll make the most of every meal we have together.
At Northwestern Mutual, our version of financial planning helps you live your dreams today. Find a Northwestern Mutual advisor at nm.com.
At Chipotle,
All right.
the best food on earth is the best food from the earth.
We're currently at a commercial break.
At That's why we use only whole avocados to make our guacamole fresh every day. Real ingredients, real flavor. Chipotle, for real.
There's work to be done. Your most powerful tool is the Home Depot app. It brings house to life with just a few taps. And find a replacement.
Here, I'm gonna leave for just a second. I need to tell my mom something.
Just a second. And love what you're doing. We'll drop it off for you free. Download the Home Depot app today and start bringing your vision to life. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
All right, I am back.
The fun experience one we all share. It's the steady beat to the story of Anderson .Paak, the story of his immigrant mother, raising 4 children on her own. His own story, a man who came from nothing, found purpose and success in the booth of a recording studio. Anderson .Paak found his fighting spirit and uses it to inspire others through his music. Since 1925, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from, it matters what you make of.
All right, those who are just tuning in, I see we still only have one person, but this is just a reaction video for this national championship game going on between the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Ohio State Buckeyes. We current score right now is we are tied at 7, but Alabama is threatening to score. So we'll see what's going on. So we'll see what happens here. We are currently back into the game here. 2nd and 9 in Ohio State territory. Snap is up, and he's running, and he's going to be taken. No, he's still running, but it didn't get the first down, so it's 3rd down.
That's an impressive effort. I mean, you're looking at 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. Ohio State playing with 4 linebackers. They're playing a 4-4. Anticipating the run from Harris. They got it bottled up. Look at all those white jerseys. Somehow he gets through there, not just with power, Chris, elusiveness. Look at the footwork that Najee Harris had, something that he has worked so hard on to become a complete back for the Crimson Tide. Here we go.
All right, another big play for Alabama here. So, and he is going to be brought down just short. He's going to be brought down just short, so 4th down. Do we go for it, or do we go for the field goal? Let's see what we do here. You can't settle for field goals in a big game like this, though. Oh, 4th down conversions. They're going for it. All right, he's up. And he gets the first down.
Antoine Jackson came in for Cage. He and Garrett in the middle. They just test him right up the middle, right into the teeth of the Ohio State defense. They get a good push right here. See the 2 defenders that are down. Orland and Werner try to fill, but by the time they're able to get there, it's too late. Nice job by Bama getting a good surge in the middle.
Ran right up the middle for a yard and got the first down. Are you running? Didn't quite get there. He's on the 2nd yard line. Is it the 2-yard line? He's very close.
Najee Harris is putting on a display right now. Watch 47 knife in right there. Gets there. But look at Najee Harris. Again, it's not just the power, it's that speed and quickness. Going quick.
And he's sacked and brought right down. And the first quarter comes to an end, tied at 7. Tied at 7.
He's been so instrumental for this Ohio State defense over the last few weeks. Watch him be able to get in there. A couple offensive linemen are occupied. It frees up Hilliard. Does a good job of awareness, eyes up, makes a big-time tackle.
Linebacker plays fearless with passion. He's peaking right now. End of the first quarter. Now for an interview powered by AT&T 5G television with David Powell.
Fourth quarter comes to an end. We are now on a commercial break.
Coach couldn't be here with us physically, so we did the next best thing thanks to AT&T 5G. This AT&T 5G television technology is insane.
Great to see you.
I feel like I could give you a big hug, Coach.
Not so fast, my friend. Hey, David, catch. I have to go. Great seeing you.
That sounded expensive.
Oh man, can't wait to tell everyone about AT&T 5G.
AT&T has nationwide 5G?
Yep.
And that's faster?
Faster, yeah.
But is it reliable?
And secure.
Wow. You also consider making a big deal about it.
I thought I was already making a pretty big.
Bigger?
Yeah, I should have gotten the bigger tonight.
It's not complicated. AT&T 5G is fast, reliable, and secure. Plus, it's included on our best plans.
All in on a budget. Try the new $1
Hello, we got two people on here still. I'm sure one of them is Hunter. If you're on here, can you go ahead and shoot me a comment so I know who's on here?
Do we really need a sign to live life with love? Yes. The answer is no.
I can help other homeowners not become their parents.
Yeah.
Totally no.
Notification keeps getting popped up.
It just takes practice. Give it a shot.
It's always difficult to clear these notifications.
We're gonna open a PDF. Who's next?
Progressive can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money when you bundle home and auto with us.
No fussing, no cussing, and no fussing.
Team, it's been a grind, but I think I've aged well. Some might say perfect. Who's ready to show who's the cheesiest?
All right, we got 4 people on here. So those viewers, now it's back at 2. Okay. So if you're now just joining me, this is a live video of me reacting to this national championship game between the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Ohio State Buckeyes. The first quarter just ended, and the score is 7-7. It's tied, but Alabama still has the ball, and they are threatening to score. So we should be seeing that coming up.
The University of Alabama, where legends are made.
That's coming up right here.
In Miami, college football playoff national championship game presented by AT&T. 11th play of this Alabama drive, 12-play touchdown drive to open things for Bama. Answered by Ohio State. Now it's a 3rd and goal at the 5. One of those 4-point plays, Kirk.
Some keep talking about it's all about red zone execution for both teams down here.
Okay, it's 3rd and goal.
Set to the left, tight formation. Jones flips it to him.
All right, and he's going to run in. Touchdown, Alabama.
Back on top. As Smith scores his
5-yard touchdown reception for Devonta Smith, the Heisman winner.
You had 2 defenders that time. Ran with Devonta Smith. And Steve Sarkisian again dialing up a play, giving a wrinkle that Ohio State hadn't seen, confused them, and he's able to get free down the red zone.
Smith already with 2 receptions of more than 20 yards tonight. And now the touchdown. 6 catches already.
All right, and the field goal is good. Field goal is good.
Alabama.
Score 7-14, Alabama on top.
You got Billingsley right here.
Let's see if Ohio State responds like they did last time.
This way. Watch Billingsley go. Now Smith, he ends up coming back and then working to the outside, and no one's able to get to the outside and deal with his speed. 2 defenders run with the tight end. Nobody's with Devonta Smith. And everybody, the world knows coming into a game that Devonta Smith's going to get the ball. But give again Steve Sarkisian credit for the different ways he moves him around and creates confusion to get him freed up.
Creates the right word. It's almost
Okay.
watch some of the play design of Sark. It's simple, but it's so deceptive and so effective.
Yeah, again, you know 6 is getting the ball.
If those of you actually want to see the game, it is on ESPN. right now. ESPN is broadcasting this game, so full credit goes to ESPN. I don't want to get flagged for copyright issues. I don't want to get flagged, so all credit goes for the sound and all that goes to ESPN. All right.
Yeah, an update on Trey Sermon, Chris. After just one carry, he went back into the locker room. He did receive an X-ray, but I've just received confirmation that he is headed to the hospital. He'll be at Broward General Hospital as he continues to get diagnosed. As he walked off, he was grabbing that collarbone on the left side, could not raise his hand at all. But since that moment, we've obviously seen Master T run in a touchdown. Tony Alford, running back coach, came right up to him and said, "Hey, Trey is out. We have to win this game for him."
Such a cruel fate for Sermon, for anybody who worked so hard to get in this position and this of all seasons. Marcus Crowley will take a turn too. It'll be a shared responsibility, not just Master T, who hasn't played in a couple of games.
All right, the snap is up. Justin Fields throwing, and it's caught. First down.
Nice job here by Justin Fields. Uses his eyes. He's going to look to the right. Eventually come back to the left. See his eyes. He's kind of looking here. He comes back. Finds his open receiver and target. Kind of picking on those linebackers, an area that's been a trouble spot for Alabama at times this year in conference play.
But Justin looked a little uneasy early, certainly settling in now. Teague.
All right, brought down, so it's second down.
Imagine dealing. Probably comes in and really played all year. He's in the national championship. You lose Trey Sermon. Ohio State's counting on that offensive line. It's going to be a great battle at the line of scrimmage. Physicality, Ohio State. I think that's the one thing. As much as Fields and the receivers got the attention from the Clemson game, if you really went back and watched the game, it was the line of scrimmage and the physicality that was impressive. They've got their hands full tonight. They know it.
All right, Justin Fields is in a little bit of trouble. He is throwing. He threw it away, and it's 3rd and 7. 512 Andy, how's it going?
Impressive. I mean, usually when you see Alabama's defensive front, you've got guys that are top 5. I don't look at this defensive line.
Okay, it's 3rd and 7. You know, Ohio State's really good at 3rd down conversions, so let's see if they respond here. All right. Oh, Justin Fields throwing it, and it's right on the money. I wish I could show you the game. I could on right up there. But if you want to access the game, it is on ESPN. It is being streamed live on ESPN. All right, so there's a penalty on Ohio State. False start.
By Wilson to make that catch. Good coverage.
Ohio State back in their territory behind the sticks now, 1st and 15.
All right. All right. Second down, and he's in there. Past midfield. All right. Oh, Justin Fields in trouble. And he was sacked and threw it away. Back to the line of scrimmage.
They also brought Harris. It's a couple times now we've seen that pressure off to the right, but they bring him late. Bring safety. Battle also comes. See him coming late. He's a little deeper. Forces Fields, who is so focused downfield. I think the pressure.
All right, let's see if Ohio State responds here on 3rd down.
Very efficient. The Tigers tried to bring pressure. That's a 3rd and 9.
All right. Overthrown, so They get a stop here. It's now 4th and 9, so forcing Ohio State to punt it away. And
Justin Fields, who remembers dealing with that injury, the hip pointer that he sustained against Clemson. We wondered what percent he would be playing, how healthy is he, he's going to get hit, how will he respond. Anderson and Harris both get to him, forcing him to get the ball out early. Here's the first big hit that Justin Fields has taken.
Justin Fields just got hit pretty big. And Ohio State's forcing the punt. So, not bad, but you got to go score if you want. So, Alabama with a chance to try and extend the lead.
Buckeyes drive stalls. Bama back to work, up 14-7. Gritting his teeth again tonight, trying to play through it.
At Chick-fil-A Caraway Village, we always look forward to seeing Ellie. Nick also.
Ellie just gets excited and bolts right towards him.
She loves to come and get the bag and drops right back to Nick.
We never even had to ask them to hand her the bag. The team members just automatically knew to do it. It was just that little thing, that level of customer service that kind of blew my mind.
We're just really glad that Nick shared Ellie with us. We take care of our guests, whether they're two-legged or four-legged.
The Chevy Silverado Trail Boss. When you have a 2-inch lift, when you have Goodyear Duratrack tires, when you have Rancho shocks and an integrated dual exhaust, when you have all that, the last thing you'll need is a road. The Chevy Silverado Trail Boss, ready to off-road right from the factory.
All right. Let's
You see pictures of the future. Find out everything.
When you drive this, you save with Allstate. The future of auto insurance is here. You've never been in better hands. Allstate. Click or call for help today. What do we do with our son going off to college?
What you'll do is claim a tuition tax credit for him. We're talking about that.
Right here. Come on, look.
If you're a photographer, these props can be deducted.
Can I run off the Wi-Fi in my son's treehouse?
If that's where you get your freelancing done, then yeah.
Thank you.
File with the help of an expert, or let an expert file for you. Intuit TurboTax Live.
Check the Capital One easiest decision. You got that right.
Yeah, well, he get the ball out again to Devontae Smith. Let him make plays after the catch. Last time they had the ball, they did a good job of getting the ball from downfield. And this is a well-designed play. They bring him in that orbit motion after the snap, causing some confusion. Post-snap for the Ohio State secondary, and he walks into the end zone.
6 catches. Their first 2 possessions, Brian Robinson.
All right. Alabama. 11 yards.
It's just like we just kind of showed. He does that orbit motion where he comes here, now he's here, then he comes back. How do you invent that? Well, you can't. If the goal is to keep everything in front, you're going to give up a lot of yards in front of you, and then you got to try to just rally to the ball and try to prevent him from making big plays after the catch, which is he's the best player in the country after the catch. Mac Jones has not faced any pressure up to this point.
Oh, fumble. Ohio State, fumble recovery in very good field position. So Ohio State gets a very big play here. So they get the ball in the
and because he was able to come so quick, Billingsley's not able to get around to the outside. And look at 19. He's coming around to pick up that blitz. But Browning times it up perfectly.
That is definitely a fumble. They're not going to get that taken away this time. They're not going to get it taken away this time.
Not just gets to it, but he knocks the ball loose.
Browning, the former all-world recruit, graduate student now, comes from Texas. And Fields now, they begin this drive in the red zone, trying to get even here early second quarter.
The tight ends against Clemson in the red zone were a big factor with their size.
Combined for 3 touchdown catches against the Tigers. Fields looking to throw on first down, gets good protection. End zone, out of the hands of Jamison Williams, and a flag comes in.
Flag is in.
Fields run up the numbers.
But Joe was beat. Ball a little bit late. That's why you saw Williams have to adjust back to the ball. Watch 28. Williams gets behind him. Joe doesn't realize he doesn't have help, and because the ball's underthrown, he actually makes the contact. He never really found the football.
Williams, who has just 8 catches this year, had a big deep touchdown.
Oh, that would have been a...
Should have catched that one in right there. But the ball's moved to the 4 now, first and goal.
Tough to bring his vision. Joe hits it right across the face mask right before the ball got to him.
Farrell and Rucker, 2 tight ends, both to the right side. Bobby comes back in motion. Teague. Barrels in.
Touchdown Buckeyes. And it's tied again.
The bubble recovery and draw even.
Well, there's the physicality in the Ohio State offensive line. And that's taking advantage of an opportunity. The right side just getting a great push. And I tell you, you lose Trey Sermon, you lose quickness, lateral quick, speed and vision. What do you pick up with Master Teague? Physicality, lowering his shoulder and running through the line of scrimmage.
Maria relating that Tony Alford, the RB coach, told him, let's go win it for Sermon. You can see
All right, we are tied up at 14.
run for Master Teague, who scored a couple of touchdowns tonight. Barron Browning made the big play, knocking it out of Jones' hands and then falling on it. The penalty sets up Ohio State, and the short touchdown drive gets us to 14 apiece in Miami.
Why stay inside the lines when you can add some flavor to everything around you? A little cheesy here, from some color there. Discover the possibilities of just $1. Taco Bell's $1 loaded nacho taco. It's value beyond belief.
Chris Power here, Dos Equis' new 4x4 commentator. This is unprecedented. Watch him stand tall in the pocket. He's looking for a cheer over the middle, and he makes the connection. Touch beer. Truly stunning athleticism, folks. Dos Equis, the most interesting beer.
Alice loves the scent of Gain so much, she wished there was a way to make it last longer. Say hello to your fairy godmother, Alice, and long-lasting Gain scent beads, part of the irresistible scent collection from Gain.
The Rocket Mortgage Super Bowl Square Sweepstakes is back. Every time the score changes, someone will win $50,000. Touchdowns, field goals, extra points, 50 teams. Plus, $2.5 million prizes. Put it toward a dream home. One way to enter, 2 ways to win. Squares is back. Sign up for free at RocketMortgageSquares.com. Rocket Mortgage, official mortgage sponsor of Super.
All right, I want to go ahead and take this time to offer my condolences and prayers to the Ohio State running back Trey Sermon, who had a shoulder injury. He had to exit the game early. So I want to go ahead and say that my prayers go up to him, and hopefully he has a speedy recovery. So I want to go up to that. So.
Get a new TV, free content, and Care Plus for a low monthly payment with Samsung Access.
It pays to have range, like both 24 antioxidant vitamins A and C, restore with 10 grams of collagen and energize with caffeine. All kinds of
The College Football Playoff National Championship game presented by AT&T is brought to you by Taco Bell's Nacho Fries, Samsung QLED TV,
the official TV of ESPN College Football, and Gold 24, Wheel Advanced Hydration from the makers of Gatorade.
Battle of Legends. Bear get the better of Woody there. 11 national championships between those two legends.
Master T running with a purpose. People forget his Trey Sermon came on from the Michigan State game on the game before the Indiana game. He had 169 yards and was kind of the featured guy, and then just kind of drifted into the back of the depth chart behind Sermon, who became a national face and name.
And seeing a couple of mental mistakes in that game. Sermon ripped off the big run, and then he caught fire. And you could see the determination for E.T.
He'd run it with a bit of an edge. Yeah, absolutely.
Need to keep that up. Alabama had their first turnover-free game of the season against Notre Dame, but never had more than one in a game. The fumble by Jones was big. Let's go to Allison on the Alabama side.
Guys, Nick Saban told us one of the major developments with Mac Jones and his maturation was his ability to deal with his emotions after a bad play. After that fumble, he came to the side.
Don't forget, Ohio State fans, JT was short.
And then took a moment to himself before putting that trademark smile on his face, going over to his offensive line and saying, "All right, guys, we're good. That's not me, but we're moving on." That's the maturation of Mac Jones. Before he would get so frustrated, he couldn't move on to the next play, and he has done such a better job of that this year.
What's his nickname?
I was going to say Allison is very fitting. Sark used to call him McEnroe, John McEnroe, because he would lose his cool, and when he was a young freshman and sophomore, it became his nickname. You cannot be serious.
All right, Alabama with the snap.
First down throw far side.
Whoa! What a catch! Devontae, that wide receiver, man, that guy's good. That was an amazing catch. He's like sideways.
How about the length of his arms and his legs? He's able to extend, get out, catch the ball, and then get his feet down for that first down.
8 for 111, the touchdown already. Really the best receiver in the country this season. I'm going to ask you where you think he ranks all time among your years of watching the sport at the receiver position. And on the slant.
All right, Alabama threatening.
It's the second because it's a very long answer, but I love how Mac Jones that time gives a little pump to the outside, and again he's finding a way. The coverage comes up tight, and they get Smith going up front. He's up front to block, and instead of blocking, he releases, and they hit him on that quick slant. What I love is his humility and his work ethic and his attitude. And being a superstar, he's probably the most humble superstar I've covered, along with Julio Jones, who I think really got their wide receiver room started when he came into Tuscaloosa.
An incredible wide receiver room. Recent years of wide receiver U. Buckeyes that a run.
All right, another great run for Alabama. They're
You bring the backers up the middle. You're kind of hoping you're able to hit a crease. Instead, they're able to kind of get that walled off on that left side. He gets outside of Haskell. Garrett picks up that block by 65 that time around. Ohio State continuing to play. It's amazing. They're playing a 4-4.
all right.
As their base defense.
Deontay Brown, 350 pounds, shows you why he's headed to the Senior Bowl. Saban's favorite award is the Joe Moore Award, given collectively to the guys up front. They've won it twice.
All right, he's running again. They did not get the first down. He slid. All right. Okay, it is second down.
Created just a big lane. Well, Mac Jones recognizes that. Able to pick up some positive yards. That just really opened up for him. Not the most fleet-footed, but when it opens up like that, you got to take.
You can't leave guys open like that. For, that was a good. Oh, whoa! He caught that. That was tough. Oh, and he's in. Touchdown, Alabama. That was a good run by Najee Harris, or I don't know. 26-yard touchdown reception.
He's special. Become a complete back. He came back for a reason. But what I love is the design. They move Mechie this way, and
At least they didn't get that.
you get Najee Harris out to the backfield. Ohio State blitzes Barrett Browning. There's no one left to pick up. How about the ball skills to adjust back to the ball and just make the catch? And then he shows you what he can do in that open field.
He was an effective receiver. He is so good after the catch. And it collects it softly in his right hand. Foot in the ground, makes a cut, runs right through Borland. And Bama back on top by a touchdown. 21-14.
With the top-rated app that lets you deposit checks and transfer money anytime, anywhere, banking with Capital One is like the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Kind of like...
I'll take Barkley.
Yep, even easier than that. Plus, with no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, it's really even a decision. That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
When you're ready for Chipotle, the Chipotle app is ready for you. Get all your favorites, fast, fresh, and with unlimited customization. So it's made exactly how you like it.
Short.
With the Chipotle app, real food is ready. Order now for contactless carryout or delivery.
Take time to make time, baby. That's the fine life. No. Make time to take time. Either way, you'll find La Vida Más Fit. Just give it your all to it's so much better. It's so much bigger.
The main issue with glasses a lot of times companies is how poor basic fits.
Goes to my eyes.
They tend to slide down.
I feel tight here. Glasses just don't fit my face. That looks great, and it feels good too.
Oh, these fit really well.
These are great. They don't touch my cheek.
I love it. So I'm not gonna sweat right now. It's great.
Because paint inspiration can strike anywhere, the Project Color app from the Home Depot can help you find an exact color match and give you an early look at your new look and have the paint you love and the supplies you need delivered free. So you can complete any project with complete.
All right. Gotta go grab it.
Inspiration
Go
strikes
grab some of that.
you know where to turn. The Home Depot. How doers get more done.
Moments ago, part of the CFP Foundation's Extra Yard for Teachers initiative, Executive Director Bill Hancock on the left, and our ESPN President Jimmy Pitaro presenting a check for $200,000 for equity in Southport Public Schools, the 6th anniversary of the Extra Yard.
All right. Yeah, I have a little refrigerator back behind my drums. It's a little cooler that my dad got me for Christmas. I was surprised that he got me it. When he got me it, I didn't know you could have something like that. That's cool. So, all right. See if Ohio State responds, which, based on the game, they should.
I just like to look at the design. Mechie again is right here. He's going to go in motion, and he's going to take 7 banks with him. You'll see the blitz by 5. Barrett Browning, who made that big play, they created that bubble again. Aggressive. They turn loose. And the problem is, Mac Jones sees it, recognizes it, and gets the ball out. Browning would have had him covered, but instead he goes on the blitz. And then, wow, Najee Harris. Such an impressive back, a complete back. He wanted his turn to be that complete player, and he's turned into that for Alabama.
What Sarkisian said, the motion helps hide our best plays. Yeah, pre-snap defense.
The defense has to react to all that pre-snap movement.
Okay. All right, he's bottled up there.
Inside Teague. Barnwell knocks it down after a couple
This video is actually going to be first half reaction. I'm actually going to pause this live stream at halftime. So we can save some time here with the camera, and then I'll start it up again when the second half starts. Oh, he's running! He's running! He's like, oh, he was just wide open. He had a lot of running room. He's in Bama territory already. Ohio State's already threatening. Told you this should be a good game already, and it already is. But Ohio State hasn't taken the lead yet. And he's running again. Alabama just can't stop the run right now.
Very similar to that Clemson play that was the first touchdown. They run the zone play off to the left, that outside zone play, that stretch play.
Alabama needs to get it together if they won't stop the run, because he's already ran like two big, very explosive running plays here.
That time they fake tempo, they fake like they're going to go fast. 28 yards, 29 yards. That's first down at the 15.
All right, they actually stopped the run this time.
Nick Saban had an interesting comment to you and I on our Zoom call for preparation for this game. I said, Ryan, they changed up the tempo so much against Brent Venables. What's that do to you as a defensive coach? Well, as much as the offense trying to create rhythm, we get into a rhythm on our side of the ball too. And when they're going fast and when they're going slow and then they go fast late, it affects us as much as anything.
There's that clap. It's the fake snap. And then look to the sidelines. Plenty of time on the clock.
All right. Trying to figure out a play here. The snap is up. He's running, and he gets sacked. So it's third down.
They get a good push in the middle. Mathis actually was able to fight through. He's able to fight through the center and the right guard, Myers and Davis. So Allen's able to kind of get up away from Mumford and set that edge, but the penetration forced team to bounce outside where Allen's waiting for him.
All right, a big play for Ohio State here. See if they can score here. Not that they're going to have to settle for a field goal or go for it. All right, and Ohio State calls a timeout. Justin Fields is all this Ohio State team is. It's literally their games. It's literally the Justin Fields show. Is all the team is. It's literally the Justin Fields show because that's all he is. Because literally, if you can contain Fields, you can probably win the game. Because that's all he is. But they do still have some other good players on there. Last year when they had Chase Young, like, if that's what his name is. I don't follow Ohio State football. In fact, I'm more of a Michigan fan. So I sort of despise Ohio State, but I do know that they had a very good defender last year. I don't know if he's still on or if he went to the draft. I think he went to the draft last year. But he was a really good defender. I think he was recruited under Meyer, though. I don't know anything about Ohio State football, so just literally, Ohio State football is Justin Fields. That's literally all it is. That's literally their entire offense is Justin Fields.
Hey Rita, you now earn 3% on dining including takeout. Bon appetit. Hey Kim, you now earn 5% on travel purchase through Chase. Hey Neil, you can earn 3% in drugstore. Buddy.
Without Justin Fields, they could probably beat Ohio State if Justin Fields were to be out. But even with Justin Fields, any team is beatable. Any team is beatable. I'm gonna actually run to the can real fast. I will be back. And way you can watch the game for free. Do you have ESPN? Do you have ESPN? Or any channel? I'm sure there's someone on YouTube who's actually streaming the game. If you have ESPN, that's what it's on. ESPN is streaming this game. I'm going to run to the can real fast. I'll be right back.
Beautiful championship Monday in Miami. The aerial coverage brought about Goodyear. To reach the end zone, all you need is drive. Goodyear, more driven. Wonder Kirk and Ryan Day is thinking 2 plays to get the 11 yards if they don't make it on third down here.
Yeah, I am curious. I mean, you're starting figures out here in a game that sort of feels like a shootout.
All field testing positive, and Jake Seibert has not made a field goal in his college career, just 0 for 1. Fields for the pocket slant, and the ball is knocked out of the hands of Rooker, and a flag comes in. Is it targeting yet again? Battle delivered the blow.
Here it would be a defenseless player. And a targeting call, that's what's called from the official.
Round of the helmet.
Battle came up, same in the middle of the field, comes up. And he knows he has to hit Farrell and hit him hard because of his, or Rucker, because of his size. 250 pounds.
The targeting call against Skalski on the hit field, that was not called on the field. That was buzzed down by the replay booth. This one was quickly called.
That's the last look shows it. It's the crown of the helmet. Right there. You can hear it. Yeah. So watch him lower the head. That's right. And that's, you know, Chris, that's as much about trying to keep the defender healthy as it is about the receiver.
I agree. Tell that to Rucker. Stars in his eyes. You could see he was dazed as he hit the turf.
This holds up. Hopefully everybody's healthy. They're all off the field, and it's okay. You put a scar next to that's 3rd and 11 in incompletion where he separates the ball. And then if you get the targeting ball, it's a first down, and then Battle would be out of the game. One of their top players in the back end. This is a young defense in the back end. The second.
All right, we have a review going on. Oh, there's a targeting review. Looks like some sort of targeting happened.
Second again in his career, that kind of it was legal in college football.
Legal. It was encouraged. Coached. It led Sports Center. I mean, those are the plays.
All right, there's targeting on Alabama.
You don't have to like the rule. I'm sure people in the state of Alabama right now are going crazy, but it's the rule. I mean, we can all agree that we don't. Maybe some of us don't like it. We like the physicality of the game, but when you lower your head, you make a hit like that, you're going to get called.
Seems like every big game in this sport involves a targeting call. Intensity in these championship games. So, yeah, instead of 4th down or field goal attempt, Ohio State's got 1st and goal. The 8.
And again, something to remember is Malachi Moore didn't play against Notre Dame. He had a back injury. Looking at back end, Brian Branch is back there, Helms is back there.
All right, so a targeting call has Ohio State 1st and goal, so they have so they have more opportunities to for a touchdown. Justin Fields up and overthrown, so that will be 2nd and goal.
Really good route. Separation like Garrett Wilson. He got to the top of his route, gave a little shake to the inside on Surtain. Like inside step, he gets that separation. Ball just thrown over his head. Surtain, they believe in him. Bama believes in him. Leave him on a corner. He's an All-American. Big, physical, 6'2", 202 pounds. But Wilson got the best of him there.
His dad played pro football for the Dolphins here for 7 years.
All right, he run and he's getting stuffed. It's 3rd and goal.
I think the big thing is he's so physical. He gets his hands on you in press coverage, and the big way that Ohio State looked at trying to beat him would be not letting him get his hands on you. You feel bad for Jordan Battle. Went to St. Thomas Aquinas, right? South Florida. I'm sure he was fired up to have a chance to play in this game.
So Lauderdale, now Barclays Stadium, has 4 Bama defensive backs due up from South Florida. Rucker back in motion.
All right. Justin Fields is going to throw. Almost intercepted. So it's 4th and goal. So Ohio State's either going to have to go for it or go for a field goal.
He threw that into traffic. 29 gets his hands on the ball. Kellum, who I think's got a really bright future.
That would have been a good that would have been a huge interception right there.
So here is the field goal attempt of the guy who's got to step up. Drew Griffin, Cincinnati LaSalle, Jake Seibert. 0 for 1. This is his only field goal attempt so far.
Jake Seibert for a field goal. 23-yard attempt. It should be an easy go. And he nailed it. He nailed it. So it's now, the score is now 21-17 Alabama. 5:21 to go in the second quarter. So that means if Alabama does not score, Ohio State can take the lead. Or they can, well, but Alabama gets the ball to start the second half. So it'll be good to score here for Alabama and get a stop because they get the ball to start the second half so they can try and run up the score more.
Just the whole cocktail of what 2020 has meant that we're going to see one of these teams celebrate tonight in that fashion. It'll be gutting. You feel badly for the losers. Friday night NBA doubleheader. Bucks and the Mavs at 10:05. Zion and the Pelicans face LeBron and those Lakers both streaming live on the ESPN app. No matter whether it was Ohio State or Alabama players, they didn't really want to think about the confetti in the finish line because that can kind of get in the way of execution. And they've been schooled not to think about it. But if they ponder it for a second, just imagine how they're going to be feeling.
I can't even imagine. With, as you said, everything that they've been through, that this sport has been through. It's been so much to this country. To have football with the NFL, the college game, to be able to follow and debate and argue and discuss.
Crispin kicks it, Smith. Flip it from Nick Sabercacci had plenty of room to run. It's the cautious approach. Start from the 25. The college football playoff national championship trophy going down there to the Art Deco district of South Beach. Are we hanging out down there?
You can feel the game atmosphere down there. Not quite, obviously, what you're used to when it's a big matchup.
They're trying to win the 7th national championship in the last 13 years. Mind-boggling.
That's how much of a goat Nick Saban is. Nick Saban. All right, snap is up. Whoa, overthrown. So incomplete pass.
He had time, Ohio State. Really good coverage. Taking away the underneath routes. Mac Jones just nowhere to go with the football. Once you work from the right, he's just waiting for the receiver to clear. But look at the Buckeyes in coverage there.
Pete Warner, top tackler on this defense. Clover as well, too. Second and 10. Slant.
Nice catch. Nice. Flag comes in late.
Did come in late.
Wow, the stadium's quiet.
An eligible receiver downfield. Offense number 70. Well, that's part of the run pass option that you don't see called a lot.
I've never heard of that penalty before. An eligible receiver. That's the first time I've ever heard of that. I haven't been watching football that long. An eligible receiver. I've never heard of that penalty before. I learn new penalties all the time. Hello, GG's guy. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining. I am this stream. Now we got a catch. All right, now Alabama gets a first down here.
In that soft spot of the zone. It's right here. See Ohio State. They're going to kind of sit back, little push. Now you just got to sit right in that spot right there. Good job by the quarterback, Jones, finding him.
Back 17 of 20 now, 210 yards. They flip it. Harris. Monkey looking play. It doesn't look like a lot, but he drags Antoine Jackson from the first down game.
What's one thing you get your hands on Najee Harris. Justin Hilliard again got a field and had a chance, but Najee Harris was so slippery for his size.
Remember, Najee Harris was the feature back late in that championship game win over Georgia as a freshman.
Oh, hey, the crazy coaster. How are you doing? All right. Uncut. Nice. That was nice. Who's winning? The score is... All right. The score right now is 21-17 Alabama. And Alabama has the ball right now, and they get the ball to start the second half. So if they score here, that would be... So they're currently in Ohio State territory, threatening to score it. 1st and 10. Snap is up. Whoa. Flag comes down. That might be a pass interference on the Buckeyes. Looks like it's a pass interference against Ohio State.
You saw Mechie limping around in practice, didn't really participate in the last full practice. He said, that's just normal. He's been like that the last 3 weeks, but he manages to pay.
Oh, that was a good season. Heartbreaking that it had to end in like that in the Final Four. Oh yeah, that was a heartbreaking. That was heartbreaking. That was a shot clock violation. I've watched it. That was definitely a shot clock violation that was not called. I've seen that. All right. Touchdown, Alabama. They score here and strike. And stretches the lead. Yep, they're saying too easy. Yeah, I know. Yep, it's now 27-17. A field goal attempt here. All right, field goal is good. So the score is 28-17 Bama. Oh, this would be one heck of a win for Ohio State. One, because, you know, it's the national championship. 2, it's Alabama. It's just, I don't like Ohio State. You see my shirt here, Michigan. Yes, and yes, I am a Kentucky fan too. Michigan also. But so I'm pulling for the SEC on this one, and anyone playing Ohio State, unless it were to be like Louisville or Tennessee, I would pull for Ohio State if they're playing any of those. They just said Tennessee. Yeah, because Alabama and Tennessee are big rivals. 3rd Saturday in October. It's a long-time rivalry, even though Alabama's dominated it since 2006. 2006 was the last time Tennessee beat Bama. I'm from Ohio, too. I live in Cincinnati area, so just 5 minutes from Kings Island, so that's good. Yep, we did get that transfer. He's not going to play till next season, though, because he's not eligible. Even though I've heard something that they're going to vote on it at some point on if transfers can be eligible immediately, but I don't think that will happen. It was postponed, I saw, but I heard he's not going to play till next. Oh, Cleveland. So you're not terribly far from Cedar Point. So, oh, that was a bad. It just bumbled right out. Should have caught that. 2nd and 10. 1 hour from Cedar Point. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, snap is up. Justin Fields is throwing. Oh, it wasn't caught. It was a drop pass. Drop pass. So it's 3rd and 10. That would have been a big pass. He had it, but it fell out. 3rd and 10. Let's see if Ohio State can respond. See if they can respond here. Justin Fields has it, and he's going to throw it. He's taken down, but it was caught, but it was short of the down, so it's now 4th down, forcing Ohio State to punt. Oh, yeah, Sandusky area. It's not just Cedar Point. There's a lot of stuff to do up there, the lake. I've also heard there's a lighthouse up there. I've heard that's cool. And then there's Put-in Bay up there. I've never been to those. I've only been to Cedar Point, but
Battle's the guy in the back end, the vocal communicator, getting checks the adjustments in there with him targeting it out. Responsibility falls to less experienced guys. Miscommunication there, and Alabama kept a great play on that 3rd down with just 10 players. A lot of teams would like to say, hey, can you take one off? Can we play against a 10-man defense over the years?
Yeah. All right, they're now going to punt. See if oh, and he's running down. Yeah, and they get the ball to start the 2nd half. Game's not over. Ohio State fans, don't freak out yet. You can come back. You can come back. The game's not over until it hits 0, so you can come back. I expect this to be a fight until the very end. I don't expect this to be a blowout. Even though it may look like it right now, it's starting to get into one, but I think Ohio State will make some adjustments at halftime and come out ready. Come out on fire, even though Bama gets the ball, maybe they'll force it. So, oh, and caught. Running all the way down. Yeah, already in Ohio State territory.
Plenty of time. They're expecting pressure. Ohio State did blitz, but the backers and safeties dropping so far. Once the defensive lineman came in, he just dumped it. He had a lot of room with a convoy in front of him.
So Jones with the first half fumble, but other than that, frighteningly efficient. 20 for 23, 273. Buckeyes show pressure up the middle to get through. Jones back.
Oh, a nice. All right. Didn't get to the first.
That's one thing about Steve Sarkisian. It's kind of that NFL model of, just keep going to it until they stop.
Western Kentucky?
Who would normally be accounting for Najee Harris slipping out the back.
Well, Western Kentucky, not bad. Hey, Western Kentucky beat a pretty good Bama basketball team. So they might be the best team in Kentucky this year. The Hilltoppers. Yep. Bowling Green, Kentucky. Hey, there's both Ohio and Kentucky. There's a college in their Bowling Green towns. Oh, touchdown, Alabama. And they stretch the lead again. This one.
3 touchdowns.
Down Alabama.
You want to talk about a tough ass? Tough Moreland, a middle linebacker, running on a seam route with a Heisman Trophy winner who's had a career night.
They had a watch party in Little Amy.
All right, so it's now 34-17 right now. Alabama on top.
They can exhale and celebrate on Tuesday night.
Yeah.
At the watch party tonight, you get the feeling they are going crazy as their favorite son.
Ohio State needs to probably step it up on defense. It's now 35-17. Field goals good. Ohio State needs to step it up on defense if they want to win this game because Alabama's just running down the field. They need to probably try and protect Justin Fields because Justin Fields, when he gets hot, they're hard to beat. I expect Justin Fields to get hot in the second half. Second half is key. Not over till it hits 0. I expect it to be a fight.
It's impossible for tough Moreland, and they split Wade and Williamson, the safety, in that scene.
Times they make it look easy, but it's play concept, playmaker, accurate quarterback. This is scary, but look at the last 39 drives Alabama's had in the first half. 39 drives, 30 touchdowns. That is frightening. We thought LSU was maybe the greatest offense we'd seen in the sport last year.
For all the young receivers that play college football, don't just watch Devontae Smith. Watch how Devontae Smith plays. You see any trash talking from him? It's all work. It's all business. He's ready to get back out on the field. It's all business for Devontae Smith.
Well said. It's been like that from the start. It's going to continue on Sundays as well. Tomorrow night, two conferences represented here. The college hoops double.
Oh, no, I've never watched Stranger Things. I've never watched Stranger Things.
9 o'clock, Crimson Tide Hoops team takes on Kentucky at Ruff, ESPN, and on the app.
Oh, they just said something about tomorrow's Kentucky-Alabama game. I will be live streaming that as well. Tomorrow night. I will be live streaming that.
The idea of Alabama getting the ball back to start the third quarter.
Alabama gets the ball back. Ohio State has a chance here to go into the locker room with a score. All right, there's a.
He's knocked down. They do have 2 timeouts. Branch on the tackle. Not spending it here. Fields just 6 of 15. He's been pressured frequently. Little off target at times. 4-man rush. Escapes briefly. Fleming comes down to the offensive line. Hit area where Allen knocks it down. This is a hold.
Couple different, looks like maybe Matthew Jones, 55 with Barmore, who got by him pretty quickly. Holding offense, number 55.
Oh, Ohio State holding call. Repeat second down.
Barmore he's going up against a very good offensive line of Ohio State, 58. But he is using his hands, using rip moves, swim moves, just a handful in the interior. The time he works with his leverage and quickness to get by Jones, and Jones just grabbed onto him and tried to slow him down.
Interesting clock management decision making here for both sides. Bama's got 3 timeouts, and Ohio State in no hurry.
All right, second 17. See if Ohio State responds here. All right, they stuff him down.
Final minute by Anderson.
Alabama calls a timeout. They're going to try to get the ball back again.
Can't blame him.
Jackson, another defensive lineman down.
That is an area that already the Buckeyes were thin coming in with Togiai and Tyreek Smith unable to go. They come out in the very first play of the game. Trey Sermon is injured, out of the game. So the guy has been such a hot hand on offense. It increases the burden on Justin Fields against this tough defense. For a while, they were matching Alabama, but it's been tough to keep up with the second.
Yeah, to me, it's all about Ohio State's defense, and we knew coming in what a challenge it would be. We thought LSU's offense last year was historic, and this offense is, if you look at the numbers, pretty similar. They have a lot of different weapons, and been tough for Ohio State to match up out in space. They're trying to squeeze in the red zone, but give Mac Jones, the quarterback, Steve Sarkisian, all his playmakers, a lot of credit because they keep finding those one-on-one matchups to keep winning.
It's the 26th consecutive game that Alabama's hit 35 plus. They do it here in the first half. They've scored in all but 2 quarters that they've played this season. Think about that.
Yeah, once you get down, what you got to avoid is panicking and starting to kind of press and trying to get points.
Easy to say.
Yeah, I know. And Ohio State's trying to work the clock here and just trying to see if they can get to halftime.
Yeah, that's Davis, Mike Davis, one of their top players who's down there. And, you know that Sarkisian's not going to throttle back. It's just something to marvel at. The guy that you have such admiration for, Devontae Smith, who delivered that message in his Heisman Trophy speech. Everybody that's
Yeah, geez, BJ Boston has gotten better. My favorite player on this team, I'll have to say Allen. Dante Allen, yeah, I think he's my favorite. Just because he's proven himself. Hopefully Calipari starts to start him. Is it halftime? Dante Allen, that's Kentucky basketball player.
Davis will get off the field. Here, 52 offside. Davis, he's a guy that is a first-round type prospect and a leader up front. And talking about guys you don't want to lose, Sermon would be near the top of the list, and up front, Davis would certainly be a guy you do not want to see end the season. Perhaps his career here. Space tells the story. It's going to take a whole lot to decline the 10-second runoff. And now 3rd and 14.
3rd and 14.
Out there because of that injury. They still got 3 to work with.
Another Ohio State player was just carried out for an injury. Looks like Ryan Day is going to call some sort of play. All right, and he's stuffed down, so 4th down.
Spend that timeout, reserves in seconds, and give Jones, Smith, and Harris a chance to add on to this lead.
Yeah, 49 seconds. Mac Jones right now is in his zone, and Alabama with a couple of those timeouts. Again, the way they're playing right now, they're not only thinking field goal, they're going to try to probably get downfield with the Devontae Smith play.
Against Clemson, it was the second quarter. It was historic for Ohio State. A 21-zip edge. Defense took the ball away from the Tigers. Forced 3 and outs. Offense was overpowering. Tide have flipped the script on them tonight, though. A 28-point explosion in the second quarter for Bama. Last thing they want to see is Smith back there to receive this punt. Low kick. It's deep. Smith retreats and makes a fair catch.
Targeted 13 times. He's got 12 receptions. And there's been some creativity. He's obviously a special player. He can do so many different things. I mean, early in his career, he was a downfield vertical threat. But this year, the last couple of years, he's become a guy with strong hands, his route running, just a complete receiver. And here, another well-designed play for Tom Moreland, the middle linebacker, trying to stay with him. Just a mismatch.
Tonight's capital underwhelming performance. They exploded in the second quarter. Against Clemson last year, the game was tied after 1. Second quarter was decisive for the Bengals. Mechie, near side, weaves his way to the 35-blocker roll. As they spend the time out here, they will take it. One more to work with there, 33 seconds. Reichert can pick
Oh, winter chill out? Yeah, I saw they're still doing that this year. So let's go into a little bit of conversation while they're doing this timeout right here. Anyone have any ideas of what Cedar Point could build for their next coaster? My good friend Austin from Cincy Bros Coasters, he did a video the other day talking about it, and a lot of them were saying, like, I actually came up with this idea about a GCI. There's a lot of ideas what they could do. Yeah, GCI, that would really work. Where can they build it? I think there's talk that they're going to use the area where the antique cars in Frontier Town are with the George Webb joined. Hey, George. It's been a long time, sir. And it's like, you know, the back where the antique cars are in Frontier Town and the and Snake River Falls. There's talk that they could take down Snake River Falls. All right. Okay. All right. The catch made by Bama. 25 seconds left in the second quarter. Oh yeah, they're basically retracking Lightning Rod. Yeah, they're like doing some iBox retracking of Lightning Rod. Yeah. How about that?
20 seconds. Final timeout. You're still going to move it to the 15 yards. You'd think to give Riker, who has missed the EAT or field goal all season long, a reasonable chance. Not only that, Bama does use that last timeout. So
you're not happy with it? I heard that the whole iBox thing is to help make it more reliable. They're not really changing the ride. It's going to have the same layout and everything. Plus, I think they're going to keep some of that wood track. I think they're only retracking some of the rough areas on it. I've never ridden Lightning Rod, so I don't really know what it's like. But I've heard, but I know people who have, and they've told me it's a really good coaster. But the problem is, it is so unreliable that basically you're lucky if you get on it. Well, I heard the reliability like picked up to be better, but then it kind of fell down after a while. So, okay. All right, jump off here. There's a flag. False start for Alabama.
First time Texas has hired an assistant coach to be a head coach in 70 years. Larry Sarkisian was a head coach at Washington and USC. That's on Alabama. Yeah, they moved Alabama back. Yeah, the center maybe just moved the ball a little bit. That's probably what it was. It made Harrison jump. Would be the only reason the umpire would see that and move Bama back. Saban begs to differ over there. You can't take a sack. No timeouts. Delivers across the middle.
Oh, that's a bad pass. All right, so it's 3rd and 8. Might just take a knee here and go into the locker room. Because I know they get the ball to start the second half.
Xavier Williams, but a no call. So now they've got to get the first down. If they don't get out of bounds, they'd have to spike it. 15 seconds. Buckeyes rush 5. Jones steps up, delivers down the seam.
All right, incomplete. So it's 4th and 8.
They deny Smith the catch. But did a good job of staying to the inside. He had outside help with Josh Proctor.
I think so. I think so.
He's got help to the outside. And by the time he turns around, he's in such good position. The ball hits him right in the stomach just because he's in that great tracking position there. So that's a small victory for Ohio State. Maybe not that small. They haven't had many tonight, but they, of course, the first punt from Alabama. And Tide unable to extend the lead before they get the football back to start the third quarter. Sim comes up and they ran into the punter. It would have to be a personal foul to be a first down. Let's see the ruling from this Big 12 crew. I think it was Chris Booker.
backup defensive backs. And the other number 33.
Running into the kicker. The CBT and the 32. That penalty is declined. It's first down Ohio State.
So it's not enough.
All right, so Ohio State has the ball with 4 seconds to go in the.
You're Ryan Day. 4 seconds ago, you take a knee here. You go in and start talking about adjustments, which is a real strength of his offensively. It's one thing to try to figure out, okay, what can you do to score points? It's another thing to do what you just did on that series, and that's to get Mac Jones and the Crimson Tide offense off the field without scoring.
Overwhelming offensive display by Alabama.
All right, we are at halftime. So the halftime score is Alabama 35, Ohio State 17. Now, game's not over yet, so Ohio State fans, please don't panic. They're going to go in and talk adjustments. So I expect the second half to be a good one, be a good second half. So don't panic. I think you can come back. So I'm going to sign off here, and I will be back when the I'm going to sign off here, and I'll be back when the second half starts. All right. See ya.